This is Rolf Yungclas speaking out in the July 14th, 2010 edition of the Haskell County Monitor Chief. Lately, the propaganda machine of the left has been stirring up people to come against the state of Arizona after the state legislature passed a law to help law enforcement to work more closely with the federal government in their efforts to deal with illegal immigration. The fact is, these are very violent times in Mexico, and that violence is finding its way into Arizona and the other states bordering Mexico. Not only that, but there are currently people in custody who have come into the United States who are adherents to Al-Qaeda's philosophy of murdering as many people as possible for the cause of their brand of the religion of Islam. Yet the presidential administration finds it necessary to come against the people of Arizona, who are trying to deal with an increasingly volatile and dangerous situation, by filing a lawsuit against the state of Arizona and its recently passed legislation. I believe there is really no basis for people's concerns about racial profiling resulting from this law. The new law specifies that enforcement of immigration laws must be done, and I quote, in a manner consistent with federal laws regulating immigration, protecting the civil rights of all persons, and respecting the privileges and immunities of United States citizens. End of quote. Also, the legislation specifies the circumstances under which people may be stopped. Quoting again, notwithstanding any other law, a peace officer may lawfully stop any person who is operating a motor vehicle if the officer has reasonable suspicion to believe the person is in violation of any civil traffic laws. End of quote. In other words, they can stop people for violating traffic laws, nothing different than what already happens throughout the United States. The new law does not give law enforcement an enhanced range of reasons for being able to pull someone over. It does increase the severity of the penalty for some illegal activities that are already considered illegal, and has more to do with prosecution of already criminal activity. It has nothing to do with restricting the rights of law-abiding citizens. As I've said before, we are living under an administration that is relentless in their pursuit of some kind of ideological transformation of our nation. This is causing our national government to be rendered ineffective in dealing with actual crises that our nation is facing, such as the increase of criminal activity and violence along Mexico's northern border. What's next? Will the president apologize to the leaders of the Mexican drug cartel for American drug usage causing them to pursue a life of crime? Perhaps he can send the NASA administrator to establish a dialogue with the perpetrators of violence in these criminal organizations. I'll see you next week.